Hey, meet the iFi iDSD Valkyrie. It's a DAC, it's an amp, lots of power, lots of options, just enough complexity to keep you on your toes. So let's dive in. Hey folks, Bruce here from Desktop Hi-Fi, and this is my review of the Valkyrie from iFi Audio. Now, I tried this with my HIFIMAN Aria organic headphones. I streamed Apple Music from my iPad Pro via USB. I ran it through my Fosse ZP3 preamp and also the ZA3 amp and the Q150 speakers. I want to see how it performed. For music, I leaned into a classic, Legend by Poco. Now that's an album I know inside and out, so let's see how the Valkyrie held up. But first, let's go through the unboxing, and that it feels like you're opening a Norse relic. You know, you get the Valkyrie itself in a nice protective case, power supply, USB-C cables, and adapters. The unit itself is over 2 pounds. It's got a nice aluminum build. On the front, you get balanced and single-ended headphone outs. You get switches for iFi's XBass, XPresence, and XSpace. And on the back, you get USB-C inputs, coax, and optical, Bluetooth. And I tell you, it's just too big to be pocketable. This is what I would call transportable. It's, perfect for a desk or use as a travel bag. But it's not something you'd be clipping to your belt, that's for sure. Diving into the features and specs, okay, you get quad Burr-Brown DACs. These are a hybrid multi-bit design. You get DSD remastering up to 1024 with FPGA control. You get 8 digital filters, including Bit Perfect, GTO, and K2HD. Puts out a maximum of 5.7 watts, so that's enough to drive just about any headphone Bluetooth 5.4 with aptX lossless LDAC LHDC for high-quality wireless streaming. The battery is 20,000 milliamps, so it's 18-hour playback with this. And of course, you get the XBass 2, XPresence, and XSpace, which we will talk about here in a minute. Now, as far as setup and easy use is concerned, well, I think this is where things get a bit tricky. The Valkyrie isn't exactly plug and play. The menu system seems a little kind of like a joystick, and it takes some trial and error to remember where the filters, gain, remastering, all those things are hiding because it's powerful once you figure it out. But the real learning curve, if you're the kind of person who likes to tinker, you're going to enjoy this thing. But if you just want simple, well, this is going to probably test your patience. These are my listening impressions, right? So I started with the organics, the Aria organics, the Apple Music streaming over USB, and all sound processing was switched off, all right? Shut all that off. So Valkyrie really did impress me. The presentation is clean, it is open, it's dynamic. The bass is firm, controlled, mid sound natural, and the highs, well, they extend without harshness. And Poco's Legend, the track Crazy Love, had beautiful vocal texture. And the Heart of the Night revealed great layering with acoustic guitar and keyboard sitting perfectly in the mix. Well, then I went ahead and I took the output and I put it into the ZP3 preamp, the ZA3 amp, and the KEF Q150s. Same story. Clear, neutral, engaging. Imaging was tight, bass stayed punchy, and vocals cut through nicely. XBass 2 brings up that bass, especially if you got like open back headphones. It has real heft to the low end, and use it whenever a track feels a little thin. In Legend, it just gave more kick to the drums without muddying things. XPresence, now that brings vocals and guitar safe forward. The harmonies generated on the album just made me feel that they were right in front of me. And finally, XSpace. That extends the soundstage, it's like moving from a small booth to a bigger room. Live tracks especially, I think, get a great lift from it. These features are not gimmicks, folks. They're subtle but effective. Now, I keep them off for critical listening, but for casual sessions, they really added a lot of flavor. Now, as far as the overall value is concerned, look, this is not going to be cheap. Right? It's over $1,500, but hey, you're getting a DAC amp, preamp, It's transportable, wireless streaming, all in one box. And if you compare this, say, to the Cord Eagle 2, the Valkyrie has more customization options and way more power. And even pitted against their Diablo 2, it still offers a lot more, especially with its analog enhancements. Are there any negatives to this? Well, I feel the menus are pretty fiddly, so expect a learning curve to that. You're not going to exactly be fitting this in your pocket. It's transportable, okay? The sheer number of options on there, I think, can just kind of overwhelm somebody especially new to the world of DACs and so forth. There's no standard optical input or coax in. You got to use a special adapter provided by iFi. So who's this for? Well, hey there, music lovers. If you're into tweaking your sound, you got to check out the iFi iDSD Valkyrie. When you turn off the processing, it's like having a clean, powerful sound that is ready to be shaped. But wait, there's more. With XBass, XPresence, and XSpace, you can customize sound to your heart's content. If you're patient with the menus, you'll be able to you'll be rewarded with really great sound quality, and that's great for headphones and speakers. If you prefer simplicity, straightforwardness, this may not be the best choice for you, but if you're looking for a device that offers flexibility and power in one package, then this is definitely worth checking out. And that is my review of the iFi iDSD Valkyrie DAC and headphone amp. And thank you for watching Desktop Hi-Fi. Bruce Naylor, your host. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.